another one of my live stream lectures this Tuesday evening. And before I get started, I just want to take a moment to thank all of my supporters and everyone for supporting my channel. You know, my YouTube channel would not be where it's at today without all of my supporters. So with that being said, let's get on down to today's very important lecture, which is the benefits of removing added sugar from your life, from your diet, from things that you eat. Um, April of this April of this year make a solid month that I have removed added sugar from my diet. April last year, I think, or March of last year, I came under a nutritionist to really find out more about the science of food, people. And there really is a science behind what we put in our body. And, I'm on high protein. I eat a lot of protein meals such as seafood, chicken, turkey, things like boiled eggs, for my protein shakes. I'm high protein. And of course, I get my vegetables, vitamins. You got to get your vitamins in there. Take multivitamins, drink a lot of water. But the key thing is, I learned so much from coming under a nutritionist last year for several weeks. And just found out that added sugar, people, serves no purpose. It really doesn't. It creates catastrophic damage on every organ in your body. It really, and it's sugar, so much added sugar in a lot of things. And I found out the value of switching, buying a lot of food products that has no added sugar. You can buy almost anything that has no added sugar. I even found out there's bread that has no added sugar. It's the sugar that creates catastrophic damage to your organs. Too much of it, it can have create high blood pressure, diabetes, everything, and to the point where now the person has to go on medication for diabetes. It serves no purpose. In how high protein diet interacts with your metabolism, is benefits all the way around. And what I noticed by on a high protein meal plan, to me, this is what works for me. High protein, I'm consuming anywhere between 70 and 80 grams of protein a day. And that's a lot of protein. But what I notice is, we all know protein builds muscle. It really does. Also, for me, protein removes the craving of sugar for me. I crave no sugar. Protein keeps you fuller longer. And that may be the key component right there, because you're fuller longer. And then for me, it has literally removed the craving for junk food. And when I say added sugar, that includes all of your junk food, your cake, your cookies, your candy, your bread, your pizza, I don't deal with pasta, anything, any food that converts to carbohydrates also converts to sugar. So you got to remove all that. You got to remove all the bread and the pasta and the buns. All that's got to go. All that's got to go, unless you get 100% whole wheat bread. It literally says no added sugar. And I'm telling you, probably for about the first few months that I got on that, follow the recommendations of my nutritionist, I was noticing I would stay fuller throughout the day. I noticing all cravings for sugar has been eliminated from my mind and my body. I have lost well over 70 plus pounds by coming under that nutritionist, following the recommendations of the nutritionist, getting out there exercising almost every day. But to lose that amount of weight, I've lost well over close to 80 pounds from last year to now. And I ain't never in my adult life dropped over 80 pounds. Feel like it was no effort. Literally, all I was noticing is my clothes were beginning to fall off. Got on the scale, lost 30 pounds. Got on the scale, lost all the way up to well over 80 plus pounds. And I have no doubt that had a great impact on me coming under nutritionist. Not only that, but changing my mindset. My lab work is perfect. My lab work is perfect. I'm on no medication. My blood pressure is perfect. It's unbelievable. I've never taken any medication, but so when I do my routine physicals throughout the year, when you go to the doctor, they do all this checking lab work. My lab work is perfect across the board, and I have no doubt that it's because I have removed all added sugar from my life. And I mean, when I say any kind of junk food, dead food, I don't buy anything dead. Dead food serves no purpose. The cake, the cookies, the ice cream, all the soda, none of that. None of that. All it is when you drink a soda, all you're doing is drinking sugar. You loading your body up with sugar, people. And I'm telling you, I have a niece that's a nurse, a registered nurse. And we were talking about how and I've always known this or observed this, because people's health are out of control at all ages, 20s, 30s, 40s. My niece is saying, and I was talking to a couple people, people's health is so out of control to the point where they're beginning to see more and more young people in nursing homes, in their 30s in a nursing home because their health's so out of control, in their 40s in a nursing home. It's no longer where you associate somebody in the nursing home 80 and 85 years old. No, when a person's health decompensates to the point where they become medically disabled at any age, you're seeing more and more of these young people filling up these nursing home people. And I have a niece that's a registered nurse, and we had a conversation about that. And it is directly linked to poor health. It is directly linked to many bad choices, eating junk food, not exercising, smoking, drugs. Everything. It will accelerate the aging process when your body's unhealthy and you're eating all that junk food. Signs and symptoms start coming up. It's diabetes, rather it's high blood pressure, rather it's high cholesterol, rather it's heart disease, and the list goes on and on and on and on and on. I personally know a lot of young people in their 20s, in their 30s, in their 40s on medical disability from many illnesses that is easily prevented by making lifestyle changes. This is real talk. This here, on all kind of truckload of medication. High cholesterol medication, high blood pressure medication, heart disease medication, diabetes out of control. It's out of control. All because of what they're putting in their body. The potato chips and them cookies and the candy and the donuts and drinking the coffee that's loaded with sugar, the specialty coffees, all of that serves no purpose, people. And when the person begin to change their mindset and make behavior changes, I've known people who were on a lot of medication. They changed their mindset, came under a nutritionist, followed the recommendation of the doctor, lost weight, came off of the high blood pressure medication, came off the diabetes medication, came off the high cholesterol medication, all because making positive behavior changes in their life about their healthy lifestyle and shifting their mindset. And now, in the here and now, they are on no medication for real. This is real talk. Because when people health is so out of control, what it does is it cuts your lifespan in half. And you experience a lot of pain along the way, in terms of physical pain along the way, because your organs are shutting down. This is real talk. So I'm telling you, there are so many benefits by removing added sugar out of your life. April of this year has made a solid year that I have not consumed dead food in my body, added sugar in my body, and I don't even miss it. Because I can remember back in time, I was eating the junk food. And then I was noticing the more I ate the junk food, that I just felt heavy. I felt tired. I felt sluggish. The weight wasn't coming off the way I wanted to. Lab work wasn't looking that great. And when I shift my mindset, I say, and came under that nutritionist for several weeks and found out the science of food, the rest is history. The rest is history. And I'm telling you, this I have basically improved my overall health, my spiritual health, my physical health, my mental health, all the way around. Lab work. Because when you own no medication, people, that means you ain't spending money. You can have the best insurance in the world. You coming up out of some money out of your pocket for medication, for that copay. You coming up with something out because the insurance ain't gonna cover everything. And if a person's on truckload of medication, then they dishing out a lot of money out of their pocket to buy that medication every 30 days. So now it dipping into your emergency savings account. But when your lab work is phenomenal, when you on no medication, then you ain't spending no money. All you doing is going to your yearly doctor's appointments and for your lab work and certain things you're supposed to get done throughout the year, or your mammograms and all that prevented maintenance. But insurance companies, they'll pay 100% for prevented stuff, sure will. It's when you start having all those other problems. Now you got to go to the specialists to maintain these various medical problems. That's when you begin to start dishing out all of this money from many of these illnesses that are preventable by making lifestyle changes. So share this information in terms of there are so many benefits of moving added sugar out of your life. You're going to see overall improved health. You're going to be more energetic. You're going to be more focused. Your lab work is going to thank you all the way around. So that's all I have. Simplify, Simple Fidelis, and I'm going to leave you in the care of your own conscience. Have a great day.